Okay, picking back up the personal storyline run that I'm doing. Okay, have everything actually turned back on? Yep, okay, good. So, last time left off having done the battle at Fort Mariner, where we attempted to warn people that the big nasty dragon was coming, bringing with it undead and all manner of awful beasties, and it didn't go so well. So we are off to try and recruit some extra help, and that's where we are right now. So the battle at Fort Mariner is still ongoing, but not going well, and we bounced out to go see if we could get reinforcements.
That soldier must be Galena. We should speak with her. I dreamed of ore, as Kaith did.
And our
But when
chosen
she saw a
reinforcements
dragon
here
defied,
is we're looking
I
for a
thought
couple
these
of
Kaith had a
people who
tangible
belong to a
target.
Char war
I barely knew
band.
where to begin.
Because they'll probably be good at blowing stuff up.
Don't look at me. Look at the enemy, you idiots! And keep firing.
Legionnaire Galena Edgecrusher?
What an Adelburn's gutted hide are you supposed to be? You don't look like reinforcements.
Better. I'm here with a challenge. Zaitan's undead army has taken Claw Island, and we need your skills to defeat them. General Soulkeeper says you're the best.
I am the best. But fight Zaitan? Mists and mortars. I've got my hands full with these ember spirits. I can't fight a dragon. My orders are to bombard that hill until that ash trash creeps up there and
I'm
kills
just
the
going to guess
shaman.
here that our
This way,
objective is
could
to take the
months.
hills so that we free her up.
Where are they then? With your bombardment distracting the Flame Legion, it should be an easy matter to sneak up to that peak.
The Legion sent Snarl Backdraft to do the deed, but the lazy cur hasn't shown up. Wretched, good-for-nothing, soot-furred lout probably went swimming.
You stay here and keep the bombardment going. We'll look for Snarl. He may have run into something he can't handle.
We?
Yeah,
There
chances
is no
are we have to go rescue
Twiggy.
Snarl.
I'm not interested in a waterlogged ash deserter. Do whatever you please.
Okay, search the lake for Snarl and his warband. So looks like we're going off to where he apparently went swimming.
Can't wait to see it all.
And ideally, I'm just going to not get in a fight with all these random fish. He's probably down in this cave, isn't he?
Over there. I think
Yeah.
I see a cave.
And in the cave are some nice underwater ruins. And big nasty shark and a gulper fish that I don't think I could just sneak my way past, so we'll just make them dead real quick. So apparently Snarl went swimming and found something interesting. Some nice ruins.
Snarl and his warband must be down here somewhere.
These guys aren't supposed to go all flippy. I'm supposed to go flippy.
Die by my hand!
And of course they still blew up.
Give up yet?
Well done.
There's Snarl.
Somebody
Looks like
in the
they need
guild
help
was just
after all.
posting that they finished a run doing 100% Corteria map completion and got 2 gifts of exploration, which are crafting materials for crafting legendaries. That's a big time commitment. First getting the 100% map completion, but also working towards that crafting. So somebody's been putting in work. One poor engineer out by themselves just got caught in the ice.
Ha! Stupid separatists. Getting in the way of me killing Flame Legion. Seriously, I hate those guys.
Glad to help. You're Snarl Backdraft, right? General Soulkeeper says you're one of the finest scouts in the Arch Legion. The Vigil needs your skills, Snarl. Zaitan's armies overran Claw Island, and we need help to drive them back.
Claw Island? No! I was raised in Lion's Arch. There's no way I'm letting the city fall. Help me with this shaman, and I'll gladly join your fight.
That's excellent news. Do you think you can convince Galena to help us as well?
That squeaky old crankshaft? Well, for Lion's Arch, I suppose I can put up with anything. Sure, I can make it happen.
The
Come
joys
on,
of getting
got a
Char to
shaman
work
roll
together.
before we move out. There's a dry path out over there, but watch it. There's flame at the top of those stairs.
Okay. Out we go. Apparently we can't go out this way. Even though that's the way we came in. No, that's not the way we came in. That's a back entrance. Dang cave systems.
The Flame Legion camp is up this hill.
This doesn't look foreboding or anything here.
Get that shaman!
The enemy is here. Defend yourselves.
Flame will consume you!
Right, one dead Flame Legion shaman. And looks like here's the rest of the warband that we picked up. So basically we did end up taking the hill for her. We just came around from the other side to do it. Hi, Galena. Can we steal you now? We did your job for you.
Chalk up another dead fool of a flame to the Ash Legion.
To you? Oh, you glorified.
Well, this part
You
depends
never got me
heavily
without
on
my bombardment.
I believe
Oh, you
not
think so?
only
Care to
which
make a bet on that
faction
fur
you
bucket?
align with,
What say we
but
go
also
somewhere and see
which
who tallies more enemy kills?
which choice you make
I'll
for
take
who
that
you go
bed
and recruit.
Backdraft. You're as good as beaten. Name the place.
Claw Island outside of Lion's Arch. Oh, I see you've heard what happened there. Good. Then you know what we're in for. Unless you're too scared.
Scared? Me? I'll pile those undead muzzle high, Backdraft. I'll see you at Claw Island, and we'll count our kills.
I have a request. We should visit the Pale Tree. The Mother has knowledge we shall need in the days ahead.
Of course, Trahan. I think that would be wise.
Such brave people willing to risk so much. But do we even have a chance at victory?
All right. I think both of these skins I already have, so I'm just going to pick
Chapter
one.
ends, another begins.
All right, ad break should be over now. And yes, of course, that was perfect timing, Des. I think that what you get here not only is a fork depending on which of the three orders you aligned yourself with, like the Vigil, the Order of Whispers, or the Derman Priory, but I had the choice of either recruiting a Norn or recruiting Char Warband members. So I am Order of the Vigil, and I chose to go and recruit these two Char Warband members. So there's definitely, when you get to this part after the initial Battle of Claw Island, you have different branching little mini stories. So funny thing, I've actually done the recruiting the Norn before on, I think, a couple of different characters. I don't think I've ever actually gone and recruited these Char, or at least I don't remember having done it. So that's why I picked it on this character, because I've done the Norn recruitment before. So basically, we came back. We said, "Hey, we did your job for you. Do you want to come help us smash some undead?" They're more or less on board, and Traherne wants us to go back and check in with the Pale Tree. So, gonna bounce back to the Grove. Yeah, they weren't enthusiastic about it to start with, but doing their job for them kind of proved that I'm at least not a complete chump. Yeah, pretty much. And normally I would also have done the choose the Norn, not the Char, but this time around, just because again, I've done the Char story before, or the Norn story before, as far as recruitment goes. I decided I wanted to do something different.
Hail, Mother. We seek your wisdom.
Bide a while. I have much to show you both. Come to me. Let me show you the way.
Let me show you the way.
Mother Tree, I am sure by now you have heard of the destruction at Claw Island. Zaitan is attacking in force.
The soul of Tyria mourned as her children were cut
Yeah, the
down
fight at
by
Fort
the
Mariner
beast.
did not go well.
The land wept, and the world shuddered.
Happy lurking,
My
Des?
friend and I seek to right that wrong. We wish to fight Zaitan and take back what was lost. We've come to ask your counsel.
The answer is at the heart of Tyria's future, and your own. Both of you must face the darkness, become guiding stars in the night.
Oh, you want me to be a
Is it even
hero,
possible
don't
to
you?
defeat Zaitan? Only with great courage. Come, I will show you a vision of your future and the challenges to come.
I didn't think this part of the
My
story
brave
was here
friends.
already.
Your future awaits.
All right, so we're gonna hop through the Pale Trees portal here.
War is a dark and
I really thought that this
Even though I have
came
been
later
here,
in the storyline.
In truth, this vision is unsettling. Let us hurry. The Pale Tree has lessons yet to be revealed.
Alright, so we're gonna go follow the pale tree through the vision. So, or
beautiful. A nation to
Traherne
rival
is talking
Kryta,
about it here,
Ascalon, and
actually.
Ilona. The human gods lived in the city of Arar, and the people here were blessed. After the gods left, the humans banded into guilds and warred upon each other. The guild wars caused great devastation, and the nations faltered.
Story hints for why the game is, why the original game was called Guild Wars and why those were such a big thing. But yeah, so we're in the ruins of the city of Or, and yeah, I can't zoom this map out any further, but this was a once great civilization that basically was just wrecked with the coming of the Elder Dragons. So I need to go catch up to where the pale tree is through all of these people who were Orion citizens and are now just ghosts. Hi, pale tree.
Where does this road lead, Mother?
To the ancient city of Arar, the dragon's stronghold. That is your goal. Along the way, you will glimpse things that may yet come to pass.
All right, shaky visions of the maybe future. That always goes well.
Well done.
And some of these will actually be hostile. Risen chicken, the greatest enemy. Ideally, what I'm going to do is just kind of go through and just see the visions and not stop and fight everything here.
These creatures are formidable. Tougher than the ones at Claw Island.
But that does partly depend on
How
if
will we
Traherne
defeat
decides
them?
he wants to go,
Alone,
like,
you
side
cannot.
questing.
But with unity, you will find that many impossible things can be achieved.
Alright, and I think that this is a stop and fight when I get in here. And we will see all of these areas here, these little points of interest, when we get into this zone later in the storyline. We're kind of seeing visions of it before we get
the rest
there.
of Tyria to be as easily conquered. But we live, and we breathe, and we fight. All races, all orders, and all paths of life stand against Zaitan. The dragon is a fearsome enemy. It wants nothing more than to paralyze us with doubt. But I tell you this, we are not afraid. We will never kneel. Do you feel that? The dragon hears us. To Arar and victory!
Is this a vision of the future? Mother, I do not understand.
So Traherne just got to watch himself
You
giving an
must be what
inspiring
Tyrion
speech,
needs you
which
to
has
be,
got to be a
my son.
little weird.
You have more courage than you realize.
And now we have some of the fighting.
Give up yet? Shield to the bone!
One brute by himself here to finish off.
Die by my hand.
Alright, now go catch back up with the pale tree. Did you miss
The
me?
past taints the future. Our heroes have fallen. They must be redeemed. You are the catalyst. You must bring them together. Heal their wounds.
Where were you?
Now we get little bits of
Snuff.
personal conflict between the various members of Destiny's Edge here.
Screaming.
Someone was going to die no matter what I did. Snaff or my queen. I had to make a choice. You would have done the same. Any of you! If the person you loved was in danger, you would have done the same.
Destiny's Edge disbanded after their loss against the Elder Dragon, Kralkatorrik. To this day, they have unresolved grievances with one another.
Yeah, they get along swimmingly now. And here, of course,
It
is
was your
Air and Zoja
responsibility.
and
Snap
Garm.
trusted you, and you failed him.
I tried to keep him out of danger. I would have given anything to prevent his death.
It wasn't enough. You weren't enough. You should have died, Air, instead of him.
Logan was called away by his queen. Yet Air chose to fight the Elder Dragon.
Dang, Zoja.
They lost. Glint died, along with Snaff, Zoja's mentor and friend.
So basically, we're getting more backstory here on the Destiny's Edge storyline, stuff that happened before the start of this game. And as I found out, there are actually books. One book in particular, which came out between the between Guild Wars 1 and the release of Guild Wars 2, that has all of that storyline in it. So there's actually 3 Guild Wars 2 books, or pre-Guild Wars 2 general Guild Wars novels that are supposed to be pretty good.
I've tried so very hard. They can't stop arguing. They can't
And
understand
Kaith
that the
and
dragons are
Fallon.
more important. They throw everything away. I'm alone. I'm tired.
Come back to me. If the world must end, let us spend our last days in each other's arms.
These visions represent a possible future for Destiny's Edge, should they not resolve their quarrels. We need them
Yes,
to
because the
reconcile
Kaith and
if not to
Fallon
defeat Zaitan.
pair up goes so well every time those two are together.
Where was I? Oh yes, the Guild Wars. Still angry over the loss of Ascalon, the Char struck hard while humanity fought with itself. The Char ravaged Ascalon with searing cauldrons and marched on Or. As hope failed, an Orion named Vizier Kilbron read the lost scrolls and unleashed an ancient curse.
The Foe Fire.
The curse annihilated the Char army, but it destroyed Or as well. A cataclysm plunged the nation into the ocean. Everything was lost.
Hi guys, don't mind me. I'm just trying to find where the pale tree's gotten off to. Oh yeah, that's right. She's going down into the ruins below next. Into the catacombs. Because, of course, catacombs.
This is the tomb of the kings of Or. Walk inside and seek truth, but be warned, the future can change in the blink of an eye.
Always go into the creepy tombs. Nothing ever goes badly in here.
Everyone, come!
Oh, and here's our first glimpse of one of the eyes of Zaitan. They will be a thing later on when we get into the actual ruins of ore zones.
To see the sky, feel once more the wind and the sun. Although my nation is drowned,
buddy, you got a little
slave
transparency
blood
on you
still
there.
pulses in its
You
veins.
okay?
Ore was once the heart of Tyria, so full of life. I was the last of a line of proud rulers. Now my nation is enslaved. What do you seek here? Ore has nothing left to give, save ash and bones.
We came to fight Zaitan. Can you give us counsel?
Zaitan can be defeated, but that will not save Ore. The land must be cleansed of this poison. Seek the source.
Is Zaitan the source, or is there some other poison that fouls ore? Please, tell us.
Seek the source. Cleanse Ore.
You're not totally helpful here. Just seek the source. Thanks. Alright, go find out where the pale tree's gotten to next.
It was Zaitan, the elder undead dragon that pulled ore from the depths. The massacre of ore gave the dragon fertile ground to create its horrific army. Zaitan's power does not end here. In slaughter, its army grows stronger. Claw Island was just the beginning. The dragons are destruction. They will not stop until all life on Tyria is destroyed.
Yeah, the destruction of ore basically did give Zaitan just an absolute assload of corpses to work with for making undead. So there's definitely that. Hey, raw materials galore. Let's see, is she up at the altar next? Yeah, she's headed up this way. The Promenade of the Gods. Obviously used to be a nice temple of some kind. It's had better days. Come on, Traherne, catch up, please.
Your last challenge on the road to Ara will be the Guardian of the Gate. Beyond this, I cannot foretell. Once before, I gave this sword to a beloved son. Now, I pass it on to you, Traherne. Its name is Khalidbolg. Bear it with honor, and the sword will never fail you. Test yourselves against the Guardian, then return to me in the Grove.
Alright, so Traherne now has the fancy sword that we briefly used in a story mission before this. And we need to go fight a Guardian. Or test ourselves against the Guardian. Hi, Gate Guardian. Dang knockdown.
Shield to the bow.
Once more you stand on sacred ground. Remember what you have seen. Speak with me, and I will guide you.
And stuff like that is why I save up a decent amount of life force so that when I get to a boss, I can basically just pop Reaper's Shroud and blast them. Okay, so Or has had all hope stripped from it. To confront the dragon, you must first overcome your greatest fear, lest you be consumed by it. Tell me, what do you fear? And I have a choice. That an innocent person who believed in me would die, that I would fail so grievously I would lose the respect of my comrades, that one day through my actions I'd condemn someone to suffer in agony. Oh, that's awful choice. I think failing so grievously.
To know the future,
The game is still
mere
trying to make you have
possibility
your
can
character be a
great burden.
character.
I am sorry, brave heroes, that you must walk this path.
Must these things come to pass, Mother? Must I take up Caledbolg and travel into the heart of Or?
You must both take up this mantle. Traherne, your duty is to cleanse Or. Your friend shall aid you, and then face the dragon.
And Claw Island, can we retake it and save Lion's Arch?
I believe so. But that will not be your first test. The dragon seeks to destroy its enemies before they can strike. I see within the dream that Zaitan's forces enter battle, not against Lion's Arch, but at the heart of your order.
My order headquarters? No, how could that be? How could Zaitan even know?
Because Zaitan's a dragon.
Those who have been corrupted reveal everything to Zaitan. Nothing is secret, least of all those places where his enemies hide.
If my friends are in danger, I have to go to them. They have no warning, they'll be slaughtered.
I will go with you. Our fates are bound together, and from this day forward, we fight as one.
Farewell, valiant souls. May your wild hunt
Alright,
be
so we
successful.
don't get to go back to Claw
And
Island
may
yet.
your courage illuminate the dark of night.
Apparently need to go save our order from a surprise attack. Probably a good thing. Alright, so we're going to meet Traherne back at Vigil Keep. And quickest way for us to get there will be to usually just portal into Lion's Arch. And Vigil Keep should be up in the north of this zone, if I remember correctly. Yep, okay, good. Here we go. Under siege. So it's probably a pretty good bet that Zaitan's guys have already gotten here ahead of us.
Battle.
Yep.
The Vigil needs us.
Alright, let's go save us some Vigil.
Zaitan's showing more intelligence. Striking at the heart
War
of your
Master,
order?
Traherne!
It's almost
Thank the
unfathomable.
alchemical processes that inspired your presence. We're under siege!
Alright, well, let's go kick some undead. Whoa.
Blast! What kind of foul magic was that? We must reconfigure our strategy.
Okay, so we're not going that way.
Bone walls. Those require powerful magic. We face no mere foot soldiers. There's an Orient vizier in there.
They've cut us off. The Orions are protecting the weaponry that's battering our keep's fortifications. We have to destroy those siege engines.
Vigil Keep has defensive weaponry on the far ramparts, but they were damaged in the first assault. We didn't have the manpower to repair them. If we could clear the walls of undead and safeguard her path to the catapults, Blacksmith Von Heck can fix anything.
Then we'll have to give it that chance.
I'm gonna guess that
Let's
this
get
is
to the
gonna be
top
an
of the walls
escort and
check in
combat
with
mission
General
then.
Soulkeeper.
I salute your bravery, my friend. Strike hard and fast, and we'll guard your back. Form up, Vigil. Time to smash some rotting heads.
Die by my hand!
Hail, War Master. It's good to see you.
At last.
Praise Wolf that you're here, War Master.
Alright, come on guys, keep up. We are doing this thing.
War Master, by the alchemy's twisting cogs.
We kill them, wave after wave, and still they keep coming.
Guys, are you gonna come with? Man.
Destroy you.
Shield to the bone!
I'll just let them catch up and get here when they get here. And in the meantime, do all the work for them. Come on, guys.
Movement in the keep. Oh, it's the General. Stand at attention.
Hostiles eradicated in the inner keep. They were tunneling under the walls, the rotten scum.
Reporting for duty, General. I hope you don't mind that I brought a friend.
War Master, Traherne, good timing. We need every able-bodied soldier we can deploy. Ephod, what's our status?
I must report defeat, ma'am. There's an Orion wizard down there. We weren't able to get through the magical barriers.
Let me go kill the wizard.
Disappointing, but understandable. Secondary recommendations?
I want to kill the wizard.
Anyone?
Ephod says there's a blacksmith who can repair our catapults. Traherne and I can clear the ramparts while Ephod follows behind to protect the civilian.
Once the Orient siege weapons are destroyed, they'll have to lower the magical walls if they intend to continue the attack on Vigil Keep.
Without those walls, I'm confident we'd have been successful, General. This time, there'll be no stopping us.
Excellent. While you do that, the Crusaders and I will defend the wall.
Just like an Asura. If it wasn't for the fact that we failed, we would have succeeded.
The daughter of Bygarth, one of the most legendary Noen-smiths. She can fix anything.
Right, fight our way to the blacksmith.
Protected.
Oh, big boy. Okay.
Here! Over here!
Shield to the bone!
But they still walked right into the AoE. Why is this this one risen thrall just like back there by themselves? Oh, there's our blacksmith.
Bring it on, you risen dung beetles. You won't break this steel.
Rise, my brothers!
Clear the area real quick first.
Shield to the foe.
Never rise again.
I love that Necro 3 sword pounce so much. I kind of love the fact that the blacksmith was just booking it down here with one Risen in tow that just really wanted to eat her, but
There you
no
go,
luck.
Master, good as new. Let him have it.
Alright, on to some trebuchetting. Let's see, siege engines are down there. See where this shot lands. Too far. Still too far. Okay, that's one down. Re-aim this guy. I think that's a good line. Oh. Guys, I would kind of love it if you would give me a little bit of backup here. That is 2 down. 3 down. Gonna hop onto one of these other trebuchets. That looks like a good line. Good enough anyway. Did that seriously do splash damage on both of them where I landed that? That is honestly kind of hilarious. I think that went off before I got knocked out. Alright, I think I just have this one left, so I need to make short shots.
The Orion siege weapons are
Go.
down. You did it, War Master.
No time to celebrate. The undead are making one last push.
Alright, got a nice swarm of Risen coming up the hill here.
Well, they shall see how a cornered lion fights.
I'm itching to get some payback for that little wall trick. Let's join the fray down on the field.
Yes, please, let's. Let me at him. And of course, I'm faster than all these jerks, so I'm gonna get there first. Meow. Oh, that's no fair. Those guys were ahead of me. I wonder if I can catch up before we get down there. Okay, first up I want to drop my sword 4.
Come here!
Drop in, get some shop,
Shield
and
to the foe.
Fight
freeze
to
you
your
all.
last breath. To your last bit of courage. We stand between Tyria and death, and we cannot fail.
So someplace in this mess, I think, they were saying is an Orient Vizier. But I haven't seen them yet.
Destroy.
Shield to the foe.
Well fought. Don't give up now.
Right, now we've established this little foothold here.
So tired.
That thrall wanted to just run right past me into the back lines. Not having that.
Shield to the foe.
Look there. It's their leader.
Alright, there we go. Now we've got the Vizier landed, which means Reaper Shroud go and mess up your day.
Well done, Crusaders. The Orions are defeated and the keep is safe. 3 cheers for the Vigil.
Hurrah! Victory for the Vigil!
Thank you, default human model.
We arrived when we did. Those undead were about to overrun the keep. The Pale Tree is very wise. If Vigil Keep had fallen, we'd never be able to defend Lion's Arch.
Do you remember what she said? With unity, many impossible things can be achieved. She's right, Traherne. The Vigil can't fight Zaitan alone. The dragon is too powerful. But there is another way.
Recruit the other orders?
Whatever you're planning, know that I will stand with you.
Thank you, Traherne. Come, let's talk to General Soulkeeper.
Okay. Go report in to Almora. Tell her we killed a whole bunch of bad guys and everything is safe because we're awesome. The power of the Necromancer compels you.
Warmaster, your timing was fortuitous. You and Traherne have saved our order.
It was our honor. If you don't mind, we need to brief you on recent events. Much has occurred in a very short time.
General, I've become convinced that the Vigil can't stand against Zaitan alone. We may have an army, but we don't have the information or resources.
Huh. If it were anyone other than you, Warmaster, I might think you were a coward. But after what you did on the field today...
Them's fighting words, General.
The other orders of Tyria are as concerned about the dragons as we are. The Vigil should speak with them and launch a unified effort.
Speak with them? But the Order of Whispers are underhanded backstabbers. And the Priory are simpering
And you're
scholars.
meat-headed idiot Asura. What's your point?
They simply have their own ways of fighting Zaitan. Both would be staunch allies in this war.
I don't like it, and I don't trust them. But I do trust you, Warmaster. And I trust Traherne. If he says we're up against overwhelming odds...
Oh, thanks. So my credibility here isn't everything else I've done on its own. It's, well, Traherne says you're cool.
Thank you, General.
Thanks.
I'll do everything I can.
I know so much about
That makes me feel really good.
I've done nothing to stop the devastation.
I think all of these should be unlocked skins. Yep, so it doesn't matter which I pick. Okay, so now we're going back to... Yep, back to Claw Island Pier. And because I've done a bit of teleporting on the way there, I'm going to do a quick bit of harvesting to, again, get stuff to make back some of the money I'm spending bouncing around the world. Because I am not rich in-game. I very much need more resources to keep going, so I can't actually just teleport willy-nilly and not care about it.
Good one. You found a piece of paper.
A quick bit of gathering out in these fields and such will definitely help me build some stuff back up. Get that volatile magic going. There we are, herb sprouts. Okay, and before we do the Lion's Arch fight, do a quick bit of inventory cleanup here. At least I think it's going to be the Lion's Arch fight next. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, I need to clean up some of this stuff.
Apples, fresh and crisp.
I'm at your service.
And there we go. Got some more inventory space. Stop and sell this guy my junk. And reinforce my armor because I never did check to see what my timing was like. Would you like to continue your story? Retribution. Yes, I would like retribution, please. Press F for retribution.
So, I see Gix stumbled out of his library, and the Preceptor crawled out of her hole.
Thanks, Almora. That's really helpful to start this off. You're setting a good tone for the start.
You twitchy little bookworm.
Wonderful. I see we're off to a running start. The Order of Whispers needs allies, not infants.
Enough bickering, all of you. Our real enemy lurks across the waves. Zaitan's servants march at the gates of Lion's Arch. We must band together, or we will all be destroyed.
When I joined my order, I swore to fight Zaitan. I will die for Tyria if I must. However, I believe that together we can win. The Vigil has shown tremendous courage in the fight against the dragons. This alliance will require courage as well. Why back down now? The Order of Whispers has seen nations rise and fall. You cannot hide from this threat. You need to make a stand. And who knows more about the dragons than the Priory? Just think of how much there is to learn. Where else but in awe?
By the worlds of eternal alchemy, you're
The
bold.
joys of trying to
But
use logic on these idiots.
Knowledge is useless if it is not used. We shall aid you.
The Order of Whispers has worked for generations to bring nations together. We can do no less now. Our blades are yours.
The Vigil fears nothing, not even ill-tempered, undisciplined louts like these two. We'll join.
Traherne. I vote Traherne, so that's not us.
Who will lead this compact?
Logic dictates that it cannot be a member of any of our orders, lest one be seen as above the other two. Quite a conundrum.
For once, Gix actually makes
I've
sense.
already considered that. Traherne, you've never joined an order, yet they all respect you. You've studied all your life. Will you lead us?
I never wanted to be a soldier. I'm only a seeker of truth.
Alright, awesome. We sidestep responsibility and put Traherne in charge. So this is good.
And together,
as it should
we will
be.
see Zhaitan destroyed. First, to Claw Island. Let us send our defiant message straight into the heart of Orr. Tyria stands as one.
Now we go
All my
to
life,
Claw
I've
Island
watched
to
Orr,
fight.
studied it, researched the abominations that Zhaitan spawns.
I have avoided the challenge of my wild hunt. I hid, always claiming I was not yet ready. I did not think Orr could be cleansed. I feared failure, but you're right. It is time to act. We'll either cleanse the land or...
That's a very Silvari attitude, which is we'll either cleanse the land or return to it. Pragmatist. Okay, next up is join the assault force at Claw Island. So hop on the ship and go kick some undead ass. I'm almost tempted to throw together a really quick minion necro spec so that I have my own undead minions to fight their undead, but I'm gonna stick with what I got going here. Alright, where are the ghost boar turrets at? Snarl will be right behind us. Way behind us. Well, that wasn't the actual intended way to get up to the dock of the ship, but still. Okay, strategy meeting time.
Marshal Traherne, sir. I'm Efoot, liaison for the Vigil troops.
Yes,
The
Effort,
Lion
we
Guard
met.
clearing some road, but the inner
We were
courtyard
just at
gate
Vigil
is blocked.
Keep. You don't have to reintroduce
My
yourself.
Priory explorers brought a biomantic siege capacitor, Marshal. Our top mystics have been working on it for some time. It could be useful.
That sounds
I've heard of that device.
kind of creepy.
Whisper's agent stole a copy of the blueprints, but we couldn't figure out your bizarre telemetry. There's a working prototype?
Of course. Nothing's beyond the Priory's intelligence. Unfortunately, it's a portable model, so it lacks the power to blast through a fortified gate.
What if we amplified this capacitor in some way?
Clever. The signal towers use magical panels to increase brightness. If we reverse the panel's direction
So in other words, we're going to reverse the polarity of the
amplify
neutron
the
flow.
beam.
Got it.
It's improvised, off the cuff, and madcap. But you know, it just might work. Still, there are far too many undead
Then
between
we'll just
here
have
and the
to kill
signal
some of the
tower.
undead.
Leave that part to me. The Vigil may not understand your boo-boo matic wheeze calculator, but we know plenty about killing undead.
Then we have a plan. Commander Efoot, move out. Your crusaders can guide the way.
Agent Zod, get that Priory device up to the signal tower and get it working. We need that barricade down.
Is this what I think it is?
All right, so our job is to escort Zod.
Just plug it in. I'm on my way, Preceptor.
In other words, make sure that little dude here doesn't get eaten on his way to do the job. Got it.
Shield to the bone.
Because you realize I'm still gonna find undead to kill.
So
But then you also need to refresh food buff.
Break down that bone gate, or this offensive is over!
That was close.
Pretty sure that technically I don't have to come down here and fight these guys, but I mean, they're here and they're risen, so... It's kind of my job. Okay, Zod is doing good and hanging back, so he's not just like getting in the way here.
Here's the panel. I have to reverse it, resource cell the amplification, and attach the
And
capacitor.
now we defend while he does his thing.
Whoever created this tower's astral circuitry.
Awesome. One of our people just crafted the legendary sword bolt, which is the legendary weapon that I have. I only have one of it, so I can't do dual wield bolts, but that's always really good to see other people making progress on those big long terms.
Never mind.
Really would love a second bolt.
Here we go. Oh, wait, that didn't do it. Let me try one last thing.
All right, Zod, you got this thing set up yet here? Because the Risen are still coming.
Aha! Hold on to your helms. One reconstellated configurer coming up.
Right, so apparently this thing should make a big boom at the gate. And on we go. Right now, we kick all the asses that need kicking.
The ramparts are swarmed. We'll need to clear them of undead if we plan to utilize the siege engines.
It is kind of silly, but it is cool seeing these guys all salute as we're all coming up.
Well done. We've secured the docks.
What about the courtyard, Marshal?
Just
That
again,
big
little
dragon
touches
thing will be
that
on
they
us the
didn't
minute we
need to
charge in
do,
there.
but they did.
We need to retake the ramparts and deploy siege weapons. Then we can cover the sky while we clear the courtyard.
I can help there. Priory alchemists have crafted special ammunition to weaken champions like that one. We can force that monster to the ground.
Once you get it down, we'll get it dead. Put your trust in Vigil Steel.
Alright, now we're escorting Traherne to the ramparts. Alright, what route you taking there? Oh, clear these guys off.
I'm fast as the wind.
Just gonna ignore that Risen Abomination? Traherne, dude.
I'll coordinate and command from here. Go with Winnet and retake the siege points.
Okay, so he's going to hold down the fort there, and we go capture these points.
Time to get up. Cannon can't run without you.
Been poisoned.
I am mighty. Shield to the bone.
So basically we hold these areas while we get the bar filled. Alright, so there's one done.
This one, two.
That's refreshing.
Shield to the bone.
I keep forgetting that in this particular, on this Necro and in this build, I don't have the dodge leaves a poison puddle setup that I have on my other Necro, on my Scourge. So I was playing them earlier. So I have the habit of doing things like when I'm in a group of enemies dodging back so that they have to follow me through the poison puddle I just left. This character doesn't do that.
Shield to the bone.
Alright.
That's refreshing.
Taking this control point here and picking our Priory Explorer back up.
Now that's more like it. Tell Traherne we're ready to fight that dragon champion.
And because we're almost at the end of this rampart, I'm just going to go ahead and clear to the end and then go right down here to hop across and take the last control point. Because our job is to kill undead, I should actually kill the undead, not just only do quest objective mobs.
You follow this locale no more. Shield to the bone.
If I wanted to like actually be a character, not just an MMO protagonist.
Here.
I do sometimes like actually playing my MMO characters like they're in the RPG part of a MMO RPG. Call me crazy. Quick bit of Reaper Shroud just to make this go faster. And here is our last control point to take. Engineer will rebuild the siege here for us. Alright, all the parapets have been taken, so now re-clear the courtyard.
Push back the risen horde.
Basically, kill myself a whole bunch of undead. I can do that.
Shield to the bone.
It is honestly kind of funny that those big brutes that they have, they're the big brute types, but they're not like veterans or champions or anything. So they do a lot of damage and they have those charges, but they just have regular mob HP, so they are squishy as heck. So they're just like a kind of berserker style mob where they've got a lot of outgoing damage, but just drop like a rock if you pound on them. I think this is the last risen in the courtyard here. Oh, yep, I have to stay in here to keep claiming it, so I don't get to go help the guys on the ramparts.
Prepare yourselves, troops. Wait for the dragon to come around, then make a coordinated strike. On my order. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Oh, hi, dragon. Oh, he's disappeared into the clouds, and in he comes.
Fire!
Alright, so here's the special priory ammo that's supposed to weaken him, so that the vigil can charge.
Stay out of its reach. It's calling for the dead to rise. Watch out for the flame bringers. Watch this threat.
Stupid fears. Okay. There we go. Drop some damage on him real quick. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, I was gonna come back with these guys, but didn't quite make it to them.
Drops are falling from its wings. Don't let them surround you.
Shield to the bone.
I'm gonna take these grubs out, because I think the grubs were what got me last time.
Here, we draw the line. Here, and no further, Zaitan.
Give up yet?
Your servants will never play Lion's Arch.
Shield to the bone.
This should be almost... Oh. Seriously? Almost finish it off in that shroud.
We did it. We recaptured Claw Island, and in so doing, saved Lion's Arch as well. I do not know what lies ahead of us, my friend, but for the first time, I have hope. Hope that this alliance can save Tyria from the dragons. Hope for the future. Hope for Orr. We wouldn't have won this battle without you.
You Whispers agents are pretty...
Now go get some rest.
Alright, so now we check in with our various folks here.
Will it last? Those other orders.
I'm proud of everything we achieved together. Vigil salute. Alright, check in with our Whispers agent over here.
Yeah, but what now? Are we really going to make an alliance?
And last but not least, go check in with the German Priory.
Research is only as useful as its practical application.
It's been a pleasure. Alright, now go check back in with Traherne, who's all the way up atop. Of course, he didn't come down to see us. We have to go see him. Sup, Traherne?
What's on your mind?
This is a momentous day. The tide of history has changed, Traherne.
Indeed. Many people doubted. Even the Orders weren't truly certain it could be done. Never before has Tyria been so united. Let Or hear the echo of this battle. We can defeat the dragons. We will.
Zaitan waits at the center of Or, surrounded by a nation of undead. The battle to destroy the dragon will not be easy, but it can be won.
There is a ruined fortress at the edge of Or, south of the Shattercleft Hills. From that high cliff, you can see the spires of Or rising beyond the Straits of Devastation. We will take this fort and make it our own. The Pact will rebuild it. We will place our banners, and from there we will strike at the dragon's heart. I will make plans with the leaders of the Orders and gather troops at that location. You deserve some well-earned rest, my friend.
I mean, I have done a lot of
killing. Join me when you
killing.
are ready, and together we will find a way to slay Zaitan.
Right. This new pact, how will it function? How's it going to work? Right, so we have all the orders in. Who are the leaders going to be? And unsurprisingly, it's the same people we've been talking to from the various factions. And since I serve the Vigil, will I be reporting to Effet? Nope, I am second in command of the pact, so basically I'm with Traherne, which is good. So we need to name the ruined fort that we're going to take over and make our base in. Any suggestions? We're 3 groups coming together as one. How about Fort Trinity? Fort Trinity it is. Got all of our various goodies there.
So pretty.
Alright, so next up, and this is kind of where if I was leveling kind of through the level brackets still, it would be a wait for things to come together, and then when you reach the next level bracket, read Traherne's mail, but I'm already 80. Right, so Traherne sent us a mail saying it's time to begin the Pact's unified effort against Zaitan. Fort Trinity is under construction, but he needs to come talk to us, so we're going to go in Concordia. Where the heck is Traherne then? He is... Okay, so he is down here. Do I have any waypoints anywhere near there? I kinda don't. So... just going to go to that waypoint in Lorner's Pass and then bounce south. But hey, it lets me unlock a few waypoints and POIs and do a couple of chipaways at this particular map completion in case this is another character that I end up doing map completion on. Gets me another, fraction of a percent done because I'm going from point A to point B. Not a bad thing. But I am going to ignore things like the zone offense and stuff, or anything that's not in my way from point A to point B.
Give up yet?
Okay, you guys are on your own. I was thinking that that would be a quick stop to just grab a little bit of loot, but no such luck. It's a beat them into submission to sober them up thing. Not gonna mess around with that. I just somehow miss. Okay, there we go. Waypoint. Let's say I flew right past that one. I should have gotten it. Just always a good idea to grab waypoints on the way while you're doing stuff like this to make it easier to get back here in the future. Okay, here is our next stop, Forging the Pact.
Damn fine work at Claw Island, soldier. We'll drink to Forgel's memory someday soon.
Hey, Traherne. Okay, I need to convince the Orders of Tyria that the path I've chosen is the right one. Our support could make the difference. What do you need? Oh, so Kaith had a letter to us as well. Ooh, Kaith's having a rough time. Oh, because she's talking about how she feels bad about the stuff going on with the Destiny's Edge people. So that's kind of a parallel storyline that's running to our Pact storyline right now. Okay, so apparently I have an important role to convince, or an important role to play in convincing the Orders to work together properly. That's going to go well.
Thank you all for coming. We're here because Claw Island proved the value of cooperation. Our pact has already achieved remarkable results. As the pact's leader, I am adopting the rank of Marshal. I'd also like to present my second in command, one of the heroes of Claw Island, who will bear the rank of Commander. To defeat Zaitan and cleanse Ore, the pact needs to go on the offensive. For that, we need a headquarters. I suggest the abandoned fortress on Terzetto Bay.
I know the place. Formidable, easily defensible, and right on Zaitan's doorstep. A solid decision, Marshal Traherne. The Vigil is with you.
It is a wise choice. The Priory will also follow you to the Pack's new headquarters and on into Ore.
No argument here, Marshal. It's a smart call. Count the Order of Whispers in as well.
All right, all three of them agree something is going to go
preparing
wrong.
our new headquarters at the Terzetto site, which I have codenamed Fort Trinity. I look forward to seeing you all there. A moment, please, Commander. I'd like to speak with you.
Okay. What's up, Traherne? Okay, so he has their pledges, but I don't believe he has their confidence. Yeah. So now I need to talk with them and find out what their concerns might be about Traherne being in charge. All right, so we'll start with the Priory, because we got Winnet right here. Do you have any serious concerns? All right, so she's wonders about his charisma and forceful personality to keep people in line. Our War Master here wants to know if he's capable of leading troops under fire. And our Whispers guy here is just worried about him being able to hold the alliance together, because alliances are tenuous at best. He's not wrong there. They're all worried about your ability to lead us in battle. But again, dude knows Ore. He knows what we're walking into, and he is kind of the one who can actually get shit done. He's worried that he doesn't have what it takes to lead. What's our next move? All right, we need armorers and weaponsmiths. I mean, that's not wrong. We need good gear. So, Bagarth of the Norn, Occam of the Silvari, and the I thought I saw a Tengu here.
Let's hope the Smiths rise to my challenge out of innate nobility, or at least pride.
Checking with the Tengu here. Or maybe this is just a collective conversation we start. Yep.
Thank you for coming. I'm Marshal Traherne, and I've invited each of you here because you are the finest smiths and crafters in all of Tyria. I'm forging a pact to deal with the Elder Dragons. The three major orders of Tyria have agreed to join, but we also need you and your skills.
It would be an honor to stand with you, Firstborn.
Your envoy already approached me with a similar offer, Marshal. I've decided to accept. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Ha! There's only one finest smith in Tyria.
Oh, classic Norn.
I stand ready to prove it.
Excellent. I have a list of potential projects. My quartermasters will make sure you have the tools and raw materials you need. Please begin at once.
Help! Somebody, help me! The team studying Rancor ruins was overwhelmed by the undead.
And of course something goes wrong. We knew this was going to happen. Right? Scores of undead, research team, Rancor ruins. They found something important that we can't let Zaitan get. All right. Warn the tactician here. Tell him we're going to rescue the research team. And I'm going to tell him somebody has to stay here and defend the fort. So I'm giving them the nice kind of like out, saying, no, I got this. And now I go on to the ruins. Oh, it's cheery in here.
I'm glad to see you. Something is definitely unnatural here. that miasma settled in shortly after we arrived. Fortunately, our allies sent help. Agent Zuri from the Order of Whispers and Crusader Afanan from the Vigil.
At your service, killing Orions is my purpose in life, but in the spirit of our newly forged union, this feels extra noble.
A pleasure
I
to
like
meet you,
destroying.
Commander. Take a good look. Once I get started, you won't see me coming or going.
Noted. Our objective is to locate a missing Priory team. Trahan, this is your mission. How do you want us to handle it?
By playing to our respective strengths. Zuri goes in to conduct stealth reconnaissance, while the rest of us take the main path through the ruins. We'll draw the attention of any Orions, and thin out their numbers as we proceed. Let's all rendezvous at the far end of the site.
Alright, the plan is go in and kill stuff. I am okay with this.
I'll report back as soon as I know anything.
You do that. I'm gonna go in and just kill a bunch of undead.
You're a frightened child. Dead Prairie Explorer, but there should be something around here. I swear there's something hiding behind one of these. No survivors
There
here.
we go.
We'll keep
Ambush.
Shield to the bone!
So
Well done.
Those barricades won't hold for long. We have to move. To the next world with you.
Just gonna take out these stragglers here. Because ultimately, the best thing is just not to leave any of the undead to come up behind us.
Another barricade.
Hello?
That means
Look
we're
over
headed in the
here.
right direction.
Help!
Forward! We can't break through and protect our people. Too dangerous. We have to find another way.
Well, that's one way. Have an idiot undead charge into it.
Well done.
Hi, guys. Now I have to wait for the undead to actually get here. There they are. And remember that I cannot glide in here, so I need to stop doing that, jumping off of high things and assuming I can glide. One of these days, I'm going to do that and splat my damn fool self. The ideal here is basically to just blast them before they can even get here. Nice thing is they get slowed down a little coming around that corner. But that champ isn't going to go, or that veteran isn't going to go down that quickly. Should still be able to get them before they get up the hill, though. Because I have meat shields in front of me.
Vacate these premises!
Right, how many more waves do we get? Oh, there's the next wave is on their way up the hill. It's kind of funny if you can get a little peek around here, you can see them coming before they're actually in view.
To the next world with you.
There we go.
Are we glad to see you? Never seen a flood of Orions like that. And I've been doing this for years.
You're safe now. Stick close to us and we'll get you out of here intact.
What about our second team? They went ahead to secure a recent discovery.
Of course, there's more of you.
They might still be alive.
I can confirm that. There are tracks leading into the caves. It's a defensible position, so the second team could be dug in there.
Always more going into caves.
Sure, one way or the other. Spread out and protect the researchers. We're going on.
Okay, so we need to retrieve the second research team, and if I remember right, they're down the hill and then around into the cave mouth down
I
here.
hope we find the second team soon. I've known some of those scholars since I joined the Priory.
Found the entrance to the caverns. It's barricaded shut.
Well, can we blow it up?
I've got this. Stand back.
Definitely stand back when an Asura says, I've got this, stand back, because something's about to explode. You, okay there?
We can't afford to lose the second team, or the artifact they were hunting.
Creatures on this side of the barricade, too?
Well, of course.
To the next world with you.
Good.
Not just grubs, undead grubs, so that makes this even more terrible.
The dig should be right around this corner.
See if I can get these guys gathered up a little bit. Nope. They just want to sit back and spit nasty acid at me.
Shield to the foe!
Hey, over here! Help!
Savage undead abomination. Not just any undead abomination or any undead. It's a savage undead abomination. Okay.
Timing is impeccable.
Check in with our rescued researcher here. We really need to get you out of here. Follow me.
Stand by to withdraw. Commander, you lead the way. Keep together and stay on your guard.
Capitulate!
Nothing could possibly go wrong with this plan. Just escorting some researchers out of the cave, through the Risen. Normal day, everything is fine. I see you up there.
Protect the research!
Anything I don't kill is probably going to be trouble later on.
This was supposed to be our way out.
The Orions funneled us here. They've showed disturbingly advanced tactics ever since we arrived.
Yeah, this was a trap.
Commander, to me. I need your opinion.
Another dead end. Militarily, I'd say we're being funneled into a trap.
It is, in
I've
fact,
seen
a
the
trap.
Orions swarm and I've seen them lurk, but I've never seen them set traps. Are they capable of tactical thinking?
Oh, yes. I've seen them do exquisitely horrible things. If the Priory team found the artifact I suspect they found, it all makes sense.
Cue dun 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 music here.
Why would Zaitan care so much about an ancient book of lore?
Because he doesn't want to find us to find out how to kill him.
About the last time the dragons rose. Its very existence proves they can be beaten back. Our enemy wants to keep that information from us.
How does the dragon even know about it? Zaitan doesn't strike me as much of a reader.
Zaitan knows everything its minions know. One of its corrupted servants, while alive or after death, must have seen the tome. Commander, to me. I believe I can get us.
So this is interesting. In this cutscene, it doesn't take my helmet off, so I have my hood on. That's honestly kind of weird.
But I can summon the reinforcements we need to fight our way out. My minions will aid in our escape. Buy me some time to prepare.
All right, so Traherne is going all necro on us here, it looks like. Okay, so now basically our task here is fight our way out.
That was easy.
Never say that was easy in a fight. Come on. It's one of those things everybody should know better than to do.
Dissolution was inevitable. Capitulate.
And again, don't trust this guy not to sneak up on us from behind, so kill him now.
Shield to the bow.
Oh, we got a grub over here just being annoying.
That was easy.
Please stop saying that. You are tempting fate. You know this, right? Okay, here's the exit. And come on, everything has gone perfectly up to now. Nothing can go wrong when we get inside of the exit, right?
Welcome, somebody. Lured you here, trapped you here, now you die here. The elements bow before me, and I bow before Zaitan. He willed your death. You shall have it.
I was born to undo your master's work. If I must kill you to achieve that, so be it.
Well then. I think we just found out what was making these guys act so intelligent. Let's see if I can get some of... Well, let's see if I can get knocked down first. But I will get up again. Just get rid of these guys before I start working on the big boss. Accept Zaitan into your heart. I will not fall, he says right before I kill him.
Well done, Marshal Traherne. That Orient ugly looked nigh unstoppable, but you did it.
The Pact did it. Our combined efforts made this happen, just as we'll defeat Zaitan together. Hopefully, our chances of doing just that have been improved with the information contained inside the Dwarven Tome.
We can help you there. I'm fluent in Ancient Dwarf. Get us out of here and I'll work on that tome until it's completely translated.
Done. Zuri, please escort the research teams back to Concordia. Commander, you're with me.
Okay, go check in with Traherne, see what our plan is. Traherne, buddy, what's the deal? I'm ready for whatever Zaitan has in store for us. Okay, all these should be unlocked skins. Yep, so I don't need to care about what I'm getting.
Chapter ends, another begins.
Okay, so next up is going to be get the Pact's top artillery company on track, which is meet War Master Delia Kaysen at the Pact camp near Southern. And that is... Okay, so I got to go into the zone to the south of us. Right, get this waypoint on the way. Ignore all of the nonsense that's going on around here and just blast my way south. I think I'm still on track, more or less. Oh, stop and get a waypoint. Again, one of the only things that I'm generally going to be detouring for is grab waypoints to make travel. Oh, that's right, because there is a waypoint in the ruins, now that we've kind of cleared them out. Story-wise, that is. I think I'm about to hit a no-mount area, because this spot is weird. Yep. But that's okay. I'm just headed... Oh, I'm into the Mount Maelstrom zone now. Nice. Again, not a bad zone to have a waypoint unlocked in, or 3. So how far do I need to go to get to these artillery guys? Okay, so they're all the way over here.
Seize the moment.
You were a merchant for a second, but now you're an event person. Dang it. I was going to take that opportunity to sell some junk items.
Excellent. Push into the caverns, you lackeys, and make way for the specialists.
Oh, wow. So I think... Oh, this is the, isn't this the Mega Destroyer fight? I might actually stop and do a world boss real quick. Because I can grab this vista, because I'm coming up to the mountain from the other side. Which is kind of an awesome view. But if this event is just starting, and I literally just walked right up to it, be a nice break from running through the story to hop down into this. Zoom. Okay. There's a hero point commune that obviously I don't have on this character because I've never been here before. But right now we're still in the part of this event where the destroyers are coming up through the tunnels. Scenic vantage point. It's very scenic here. So let's see if there's actually people around. I only see one person there. But we do have, see one fighting in this tunnel here. There's still 5 destroyers remaining, and there's not a lot of progress being made, it looks like. Because that number should be ticking down a lot quicker. Well, 4, so maybe almost everybody who's here is actually just out fighting in the tunnels, which would be rare, but could potentially be the case. Either that or there really is only a couple of people here. Because this has taken way the heck too long. Which makes me think that the actual proper boss fight, if it gets to that phase, ain't happening. Yeah, because there's one person waiting here, and there's nobody here doing these destroyers. Yeah. I think we're going to nope out of this one because we do not have a population showing up to do this world boss. Which is a bummer. I think I can just basically get out of here and go back on my way. Out of the volcano, and well, the destroyer's gonna spawn and bad stuff's gonna happen. But it's not my fault. I showed up and was ready to do my part. There just were not enough people here to do it, by a long shot. So I'm not going to try and suicide the world boss with like 2 or 3 people. Okay, continue our story, Shell Shock. Right, so we're here to meet War Master Delia Kaysen. Dahlia? Lila? War Master, you seem to have an elemental problem.
This is impossible. How can we inventory supplies when supplies keep going missing?
Like what?
Like everything.
Well, quit losing things then.
Stores, tools, you
She
name
said
it.
she was going to catch
That's
some
how it
downtime.
goes.
If she's
The
not in
Pact
her
is still
bunk,
getting
maybe she went on
itself
patrol.
Don't let it get to you.
But she's the one who
Okay, overhearing these conversations, I don't think things are going well at this camp.
Well, Master Kason, Trahan said you're having communication problems. I'm here to help.
Glad to hear it. This duty is too dangerous for cross signals. I have the best trained artillery crews in the entire Pact, but they keep making rookie mistakes. I don't get it. There's a mortar team heading out right now. Their target is a horde of undead massing in the southwest. Join the team, escort them to the kill zone, and help them set up. I'd like to see a mission go smoothly for a change.
Well, maybe quit screwing things up. I mean, I'd be happy to help. And I need to quit pressing X to try and mount and fly there.
Claw Island was a tough win, wasn't it? We all lost. I heard you handled yourself well at Claw Island. Wish I could have been there to help.
It was kind of a shit show. I think you were better off missing it.
So young. I see why Traherne relies on you.
You know, even the oldest Sylvari are like 25, and I am much younger than that. So, one so young is even crazier in this particular instance.
Crusader Black Powder. Status report.
Oh, so even if I pop down here to like do some pre-clearing, she's up there checking in with the artillery company, and she's just gonna bring them down here.
They freeze up when that stick is here.
Shield to the foe.
Oh, just a few of these guys. You'd love to get Reapered. Oh, that knockdown from behind should not have worked like that. That was a jerk move.
Shield to the foe.
And you idiot, just basically ran in. Oh yeah, that's it. Just keep going and get more without picking up your fallen. Wow.
The light fades.
It's no wonder these guys are having problems. They're idiots.
Shield to the foe.
Ha! If undead drakes were tasty, we'd be dining like kings tonight. Take them down.
Dahlia here is just determined to be in front, as well as her buddy Barbas, Black Powder, who just keeps running in and dying. I think I'm seeing why his group wasn't doing so well. I don't think tactics are these guys' strong suit.
Shield to the foe.
Like, I can get away with this nonsense because I'm a Necro and a Reaper. You guys are dumb, squishy NPCs. As proven by Barbas dying once again. Okay, you stupid, stupid Char. Let me pick you up again. Can you die one more time? I bet you can.
Flay me alive. Spiders?
This stroll through the woods just got more interesting.
I'm now really curious to see if he can manage to get himself killed again. Nope, more hatchlings just spawned. There we go, keep our people from being split up, even though, again, all the rest of them just fucked off without the people who were fighting. This is why they keep losing. This is why they keep screwing up. Come on, guys. Alright, they're going to set their mortars up.
The mortars are in position, and the target is in range. Standing by for orders.
Your orders are going to be
Everything looks solid.
competent,
Teams, fire at will.
not the idiot you keep proving yourself to be.
Commander, fire!
Okay, bombard the undead. You guys aren't really seeming to be effective here. And I can't take over one of these and do... Wow, you all suck. Can I drop a... Nope, I'm too high up to drop a sword 4 on them. I wonder if I dip to the side, can I... I can. See that? How one sword ability was more effective than your guys' like terribly done artillery? Oh, and they're charging into battle, so screw it, I am too.
All right, let's get down there and mop up. Lead the way, Commander. We're right behind you.
Yes, please be very far behind me, because you're an idiot. Oh, mop up has already happened.
Smoter's Eye, you just called down fire on our own troops.
But I saw undead. We all saw undead. Black Powder, back me up here.
Sorry, Commander. I saw some undead, but I was focused on the mortar teams during the bombardment. Kazon put you in charge, so I assumed you knew what you were doing.
Just get me back to base. I need a medic. And half my force is still in the volcano. They're waiting for me to extract them. You want to make this right? Go get them out. Unless you plan to blow up them
So
too.
apparently something is casting illusions around here.
How are you going to fix this?
Oh, fuck off, Dahlia. You guys have been screwing up for however long you've been out
Never
here.
leave a comrade behind.
I'm going to go
I'll
rescue
send
the
word to
missing
get an extraction
squad.
team to the volcano on the double. I can't keep you on active duty with my squad, but feel free to investigate this matter on your own.
Because you guys
I'm
are
not sure what
idiots,
happened out there,
and I'm going to do my own
I'm
thing.
sorry it turned out like this.
Everybody here and nobody is stepping up to confirm, yeah, these guys were all risen and you all fired on them just completely willingly. So fuck you guys, you are on your own. Alright, how far out is the volcano? There we go, volcanic extraction. Not too far away. Oh, what is going on here? Got a little nightmare court headquarters. Interesting. It's also POI. There we go. Just unlock that point of interest real quick for the piece of map completion. And now volcanic extraction.
I hate waiting like this. Might as well have targets painted on our faces.
Pipe down. Siska said to stay put.
We should break out the rations and have a cookout. Nothing like magma-roasted Morrowinds.
Oh, Norn.
Why don't we just send an invitation? Hey, destroyers, come and get us.
Any destroyers that come to get me will wind up gravel and dust.
Who are you? Where's Siska? I hope you have our marching orders. We've been stuck here forever, and we've got fellow soldiers to rescue.
I'm Traherne's second in command. Siska was injured.
Siska's
I came to
whining
get you
about
out.
stuff.
You said there are others?
Siska said there's another squad deep in. She ordered us to stand by until she came back with a stronger force. That was a while ago.
Yeah, and we're hungry. We were about to start snacking on Beck's big brain here.
One spoonful from my capacious cranium would elevate your intelligence to the point of seeing what a no-hoper you are. In your anguish, you'd end it all.
That's enough idle talk. Right now, we need to find the missing squad. Lead on, Commander. We're with you.
All right, so I have one person with maybe an ounce or a half ounce of sense here. And the rest are basically complete idiots. So, par for the course. So, hey, stupid Norn, do you want to just eat these destroyer crablings here if you're that hungry? They have the word crab in their name. I'm sure they're great.
I like fighting these things more than the undead. Killing undead feels... I don't know.
Redundant?
I was gonna say squishy, but your word is better.
Protected.
Keep fighting my way down here. Got lots of destroyers. Oh, hey, destroyer harpy. Dang evadey mobs. Flying mobs can be really annoying that way. And this should be a familiar spot. Didn't we just see this place? And I do love the fact that we have these like red lava-y enemies that blend into the red lava-y ground. It is very sneaky. So the corpse has just disappeared. That is not a good sign.
Looks like you're thinking what I'm thinking. That was not normal, and this is a setup.
I hate that I was thinking what the Asura was thinking.
Soldiers were bait, weren't they? What was Siska doing sending us into a trap like this? She's smarter than this.
She's been off her game lately. I don't mind dying for a good cause, but this is just plain careless or criminal.
Hang on. You think Siska sent us here to die on purpose? That's not fair. Maybe she was tricked into doing it.
Either way, we're the ones in the meat grinder. And both the jaws of this trap haven't fully snapped shut yet.
For once, the idiot Norn is right. Okay, fight our way back out.
Protected.
We can do this.
If only you had one of my explosive devices.
Then I could shove it in your mouth and get some peace and quiet.
Hey, less talk, more killing.
Less talk, more killing. Somebody's making sense.
Going back to base covered in rock blood.
And that's why Char makes such great soldiers. Such lousy babysitters.
Rockblood, Char babysitters. This squad certainly keeps the chat live.
Do you guys want to, like, catch up and keep fighting with us here? Maybe? Apparently these ones I have to actually make sure are still with me.
If I had access to my workshop, I could take these varmints out in no time. Boom!
No thanks. You just blow us up again.
Did you just refer to destroyer crabs as varmints?
Screw some of us up one time, and won't let it go.
Alright, let's go back and have some pointed questions for Siska.
Okay, I'm convinced. Somebody doesn't want us to survive this mission.
And Siska's the one who put us here. So where do we go from here?
Back to base, obviously. Confront Siska if you like, but it's straight to War Master Kazon for me.
Marshal Traherne needs to know about this. Hester, I need you to deliver a message to him. Tell him I need to meet with him in person.
Done. He's due to inspect the fortifications at Oxbow Isle. I'll set the meeting for there. And thanks again for the save, Commander. I'm not sure how we got into this mess, but I know you pulled us out.
That's because we're awesome.
Who's responsible for us
But it's
being
cool.
Here? Siska or whoever. Let us know. Or just kill them horribly and tell us about it.
I'm all for plan B. Kill them horribly and then tell you about it afterwards. This is much more my speed. Okay, so next up we're going to meet Traherne at Oxbow Isle, which is... Just want to make sure that that wasn't a portal into the next zone. It looks like we are just go... Oh, yeah, duh. That is actually the Oxbow Isle there. Again, just don't have a lot of stuff unlocked on this character yet. Think I can go over these? Ha, yes. All right, off to Oxbow Isle. Get that waypoint unlocked, and now go check in with Traherne. Let's see how things have been going. Obviously not great, because we have somebody sabotaging stuff. And we also have a submarine. You know, like you do.
I got your message, Commander. You have my attention. What's so dire that it demands a face-to-face meeting?
Thanks for trusting me. I believe that a Pact officer named Siska has been compromised by the enemy.
I know Siska. She filed an angry report about how you gave the order for mortar teams to fire on her soldiers.
I believe that's part of the setup. Someone tricked me into giving the order to fire. Then Siska sent me on a mission that turned out to be a trap. Her own troops will tell you she's acting strangely. All I ask is that you look into it.
I'll investigate. Your instincts have proven reliable so far. Come, walk with me while I gather my thoughts.
Okay, so now we hang with Traherne while he's checking the camp out.
One of Zaitan's agents could have easily slipped in.
We did kind of do this in a rush.
But why?
I'll
What
bet
does
you we
Siska
didn't
gain
vet
for
all of our
discrediting you?
people.
Why sacrifice her own troops? If she did use illusion, she's either a mesmer or in league with one. Mesmer magic is not my area of expertise, but I'll do what I can to get to the truth. Wait, that's an Orion eagle. Why is it here, so far from Orr?
You really need to kill something. Reaper Shroud.
For some kind of scout, our Mesmer enemy may have more surprises for us. I pinned down.
It was a trap. Unsurprisingly,
That's refreshing. Shield to the bone.
Well fought, everyone.
what about the ones that were just out there? Oh, well, they disappeared.
Status report.
No casualties. Minimal damage to the camp.
Good. What's going on?
Undead grubs, Marshal. They're tunneling into the camp.
I don't think this camp was as secure as you really thought it was.
Shield to the bone.
Look! There, off the coast. An Orion ship.
How did you see that from where we were standing?
We have to sink that ship.
Oh, apparently this is a mortar attack. Ah, here we go. I can use this one. I'm terrible at aiming the mortars.
It begins.
Okay, that is way off. And these Risen are just sitting here trying to kill me while I'm doing the mortar. Like, you guys are not really good at keeping your mortar people safe. I hope you know this. With everybody firing, there's kind of hard to tell what my trajectory is versus everybody else's.
Shield to the bone.
That's refreshing.
I mean, come on, we're hitting it plenty.
Shield to the bone.
That's refreshing.
And I'll use this mortar. Alright, this one is at least landing shots. There we go. Apparently, you just needed to make sure I got a minimum number of tags in.
The Siska question, the more danger we face. You've been the primary focus of these attacks so far, but it's clear that I am the real target.
That fits. If you can't trust me or I'm dead, you lose your second in command. It makes you and the Pact more vulnerable.
And if the Mesmer is out to disrupt the Pact's chain of command, Zaitan's forces must be planning a major assault. Fort Trinity is the most likely target. Conquering it now would be a huge setback to the Pact. We can't risk that. I'm calling in our forces. Meet me in Fort Trinity, and we'll prepare for Zaitan's minions.
All right, we get Fort Trinity finally. Okay, so we got this waypoint unlocked, and Fort Trinity is way the heck down here. So we'll need to cross into the next zone. Group boss, but nobody is here right now, and I'm not going to wait for folks to show up because I got places to be. But this should let me pick up the waypoint outside here as well, because this is a really useful waypoint to have for when the volcano world boss does happen. If you are too late to get into the waypoint that is inside the volcano because it's already gone contested, you can get to this waypoint instead and just hop inside real quick. So it is a useful fallback waypoint to have. Right, hop into the next zone, which is Straits of Devastation. You know, a cheerfully named zone, right?
Hey, over here.
And here is what's going to be Fort Trinity. Down the road, at least. But for the moment, because that is a good chunk of story done, I'm going to take a break for a little bit. And in the meantime, know that I think Loranity just switched over, but go ahead and bounce over to Loranity's stream, who is an awesome Guild Wars 2 streamer, even if she's playing Elden Ring right now. But a huge amount of what I actually know about Guild Wars 2, I learned from watching her stuff, so go enjoy.